Hi, Dorna. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm so happy to be here
Me too, me too.
virtually.
So let's start this little interview. Okay, it will be maximum half an hour long. So I want to ask
Mhm.
you, first of all, why did you become an influencer?
Because I love being dramatic. I realized that I really enjoy like sharing with people like where I go and like what I'm doing. And it was already like my life. Like I was already like living that way, and people were like always like curious and asking me things. At that time it was like random followers on Instagram or like friends or family. So after some time I was thinking like, you know what, this thing comes naturally for me, like I should also get paid for it. And yeah, that's pretty much why. But it was not because of like I want to be popular or like I want to be famous or like, yeah, I'm going to make a lot of money, like that was not the first thing that came to my mind.
It was a natural talent, and you said, why not monetizing it, right?
Exactly. Like I basically realized what my strengths were like in life, and then I accidentally found my calling, and I was like, oh, why not, and I also really love the feeling of like when I share something with someone on my page and then they actually really end up trying it, and then they also enjoy it, and when they come back to me and they tell me like, oh, I really enjoyed like, your recommendation. Okay, that feeling for me was priceless.
And tell us a bit about your journey of becoming an influencer. Like, how was it?
Girl, it was not easy because I used to think that, oh, being an influencer is like, oh, let me just post with these designer bags, these designer dresses, it's a pretty picture, and then like people are liking it and commenting, and then that's it. Like I literally thought it was that until like a year ago. I have experience in like media, PR, social media, all for like 11 years. And I wanted to have like, more freedom and be my own boss. So finally, after 11 years, I quit my job because I didn't want to be in an office anymore, all of that. I posted a reel one night and then it went viral. And then I'm like, wow, like maybe I should try again. And then as I started making the video, I realized that I really enjoy doing it. Like it gave me so much energy. So I just kept going and going. And like accidentally, out of nowhere, the byproduct was that I started getting like a lot of traffic to my page, a lot of like followers. And then at some point when my page was like really growing, I had a little bit of a meltdown. And I don't know why. I was like, I need a break. Maybe this is not for me or whatever. So I took 2 months of break and my page like freaking died. Okay. I was really upset about it. So I wanted to build back up my page. And so of course, thanks to Maria's advice about like mindset and keep going and don't give up. And I started posting again. I started engaging with people, other accounts, and slowly also the quality of my content improved and got better. But also I had to change a lot of my mindset because I was thinking about, why is my video not working? Okay, I'm going to follow a trend. This is going viral, so I should also do the same trends that going viral. But Maria, aka you, always told me like, work with what you already have, stick to what already like works for you. This was working for you before, so like why not now? Okay. And the second I did that, okay, my video started performing again, people like liked it again, etc., etc. And then we come to the second part of my meltdown.
No, this
So
is the second part.
yeah, well, no, I mean, I wouldn't say meltdown, but I had a moment of doubt because I didn't see results, like so used to instant gratification. I didn't see like immediate results. And I wanted to give up again for like the millionth time, which I'm so glad I didn't. And I was like, is this for me? This, and that. And I worked more on mindset of Maria. And then one day I was like, you know what? I'm sick of living the way that I do. I'm sick of behaving the way that I do. I just want to reach out to these brands. I'm just gonna do it. I'm like, and I've never had experience with that before. And in like one day, I actually sent like 300 emails or 400, maybe 500. I'm not sure. And in one week, I had sent like 1,000. Imagine, girl. And ta-da! In 1 month, I got like 7 collaborations, like 7 collaboration, and still counting, and still counting. So maybe like 8, 9 coming. I was basically delusional. And I pitched hotels and brands at like 9,000 followers. Okay. I didn't sit there and feel sorry for myself and think like, oh, I have 9,000 followers. They won't ever love me. The mindset that I had was like, I'm the best. Like, why would they not love me? I would be the one who not love them, you know? So I was going this mindset. And also when the mindset was like, I don't care if they reject me. Next. It means I'm not a good fit for them. So why would I want to work with someone or something that's not good fit for me anyway? So I was like, next. And I got so many no's, and the no's never brought me down until I started getting yes, and yes. And the million no's makes those few yeses so worth it. I didn't give up pitching to like PR agencies as well. Yes, I know I'm talking too much, but I'm spilling all the tea, girl. I'm spilling all the tea about my journey of like 10 months. Actually, it's like less than 1 year. Okay, less than 1 year, guys. You can do it. Okay, you can also be like me.
I always call you a force of nature because I remember that when you started was less than 1 year ago.
Yeah.
You started, I think it was the 6th of March or something like that, and you had 42 followers.
Yeah, 42.
And after in May, you were already at 8,000.
The power of posting. Just post quality content. There's no tricks. There's no hacking the algorithm. There's no follow a specific trend, follow a specific other. No, it's all a bunch of crap that people are trying to sell you. Just post good quality content. Make sure it's not pixelated. Make sure it inspires people. It's informative, and you're good to go.
Exactly right. But you also post extremely nice content because you have an eye for what you do. So,
Thanks so much. I'm flattered.
so tell us what type of influencer you are. Like, what is your niche, your category?
I started with just luxury travel, only luxury hotels, blah blah blah, fine dining, restaurants, blah blah, like showing my lifestyle. But slowly, I noticed like a pattern. So basically, I had to learn a lot about me and who I am before I share it with the world, because I can't say I'm one thing, but then I'm showing a different thing. And then slowly, I was like, okay, I'm in a luxury travel niche. But what specifically in luxury travel? Then I start to analyze, I would say, or recognize a pattern of the hotels that I visit and what kind of vibe and things I like. And I realized it was like palace hotels, like very vintage, 1920s, great Gatsby vibes. And then, and even for restaurant aesthetics. And I was like, wait. And even my style, I was like, wait, hold up. I could be a vintage luxury, like old money travel page, like, and not just sharing only about travel, but anything that is like an old money aesthetic, because those are the places I go to, those are the sports I like, and that's the way that, I'm dressed. So I was like, why not? And it's very, very niche. I'm telling you, like, you'll never see modern fixtures on my page. So it's strictly old money, vintage, 1920s Gatsby vibe. If that is your vibe, follow me for more.
You didn't really pick it beforehand. Like you just
Yeah,
use who you are as your niche.
exactly. Like I didn't sit there thinking for hours. Like I just knew, okay, but you still need to know what you want to do. Like you can't just say travel. You need to know like budget or luxury. So I was like, okay, I'm in luxury. But I didn't like sit and think and fixing and this and that. It's just something that came naturally. Like had to figure out really like how is my personality, who I am, what I like, and then really like leverage that and make me my niche. So it needs to be like really literally an extension of who you are.
And how did it feel landing your first dream collab with your like goal brand?
Oh my God. I still cannot believe it. It still feels like a dream. But at the same time, I also can believe it because I really do believe in myself. Like, I'm always like, you know what? Why not me? Like, they should pick me. My work is good. It felt so wholesome. It felt like building my page and going through all these difficult times. It just made it so worth it. Like, every single late night, every single looking for someone's email or calling them, or like struggling a little bit or investing money in my business, because this is a business. That's another thing. It's not just you're an influencer, it's a whole business. You're an entrepreneur, so take it as such. But yeah, it made all the ups and downs like really worth it. It's such a sweet feeling that I can't describe. Every single day I'm still in awe about it.
Also because every single day you're still receiving new yes.
Yes, I'm also receiving no, but it doesn't matter. Next, I'm also still receiving yes, but also because there's two keywords for me: take action.
Yeah.
Don't sit and expect something to come up to you. You want it, you go for it, and if you don't get it, keep going for it until you get it in the way that you want it.
Exactly. Regarding your followers, so now you are at 12,000 on Instagram,
Mhm.
and you recently had a video that went to almost 2 million views on Instagram, and
2.2 million.
2.2 million now. Okay, amazing. So I wanted to know if you know what made it viral.
I actually posted it because I was having salmonella at that point. Like, okay, guys, by the way, I'm having food poisoning right now, even though it doesn't look like it, but I show up for work. Um, so at that time I was having salmonella. I couldn't get up. I was like, ugh, like dying. Okay. And in my drafts, I still had this old video. So I just, replaced one clip and I kept pretty much most of it the same. And I just posted it. No editing, no color grading, nothing. Posted it and oh my God, it's unexpected. I just wanted to post for the sake of like showing up for myself and posting daily. And then it went viral. But I would say the reason why it went viral was because it was something like that the audiences could connect with, and also the content was good because you could see like human like lives happening in it. Also because it was something that was not like overthinking about like, okay, I'm gonna post this now, this is gonna go viral. Not with that mindset, not with that energy. It was just with like, okay, I'm just gonna post a video kind of vibe. That's pretty much it. But of course, still making sure that it's like quality content, it's good, it provides value, it sparks some emotion. So I would say that those are also the factors as well.
And you are an amazing, amazing community builder. You really have community in your content because everyone is so engaged and you have so many comments and likes. How
Yeah.
do you, and I know that you have a lot of DMs all the time, that you're always talking. So I wanted to ask, what would you tell other people regarding this in terms of advice?
I have community in my blood. Okay, no. Okay, so the advice I would give other people is, I'll just be blunt, guys, don't be fake. Like, you need to genuinely, like, for example, for me, like, I love people, so that is an advantage, but you can't be fake. You can't like talk to people or like or engage or reply to them like in a flat way, like you don't want to interact with someone, or like in a not genuine, inauthentic way, or gatekeeping and not sharing where you got your stuff from or where you went. But I mean, there's so many advices I can give, like being active, replying to everyone, every comment. But the main point that I really want to share and highlight is that genuinity. Like, you really need to be genuine. Like, you need to want to connect because you want to be social, because you want to interact with other people, because you want to like say like learn more about a different creators content, or like you genuinely care about a follower that wants to know which hotel they need to go stay in Switzerland in December. Like, you genuinely need to care about people. You genuinely need to like be friendly, of course with boundaries, but basically you need to be authentic. Like, you can't fake your way through it. You can't like not like being social and not like people and just like, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna like pretend to be not, because your audiences like will know and they can feel it. And also the other part of it is in terms of connecting with other creators. I really stand for connecting with creators that you actually do like their content, and not just following, spamming likes on follows and creators and likes, comments, just so that they will comment on you back, and so you will get engagement and your content will get pushed out, because that's not going to last very long. Eventually they will get tired of seeing your content and you will get tired of seeing theirs. So authenticity, being genuine, and like really wanting to like help people, serve the community, and like, be social, because after all, it's called social media.
That's true. And you are like a people magnet in general. One last question that I have for you. How do you get your ideal brands to reply to you?
Oh, okay. I love this question. I have so much to say. Okay, the first step is make sure that your vibe, the vibe of your page, matches the vibes of that brand. So if your page vibe is more like island and resorts, you are going to pitch to, for example, a swimwear brand in Bali that's like island and resort vibes. You won't suddenly pitch to something like Tom Ford out of nowhere. It's completely like the opposite and different. So pitch to the brands that you have a good match. And second, when you're pitching them, don't really talk so much about what you want from them. Tell them why you and them are a good match. Okay, maybe they are the same aesthetics or whatever it is, because this is how your content can benefit the brand. So it's not so much about you, you know. So you need to make the pitch really strong to make sure that they will respond to you because you're adding value for their brand. Also, I would say, like, don't be too rigid, like too firm. Show a little bit of your personality over email, because this is not a corporate job after all. Even if it's via email, like, stand out, you know, be a little bit like, let them see your personality. Make sure you build your media kit, like, very important. Put your audiences, insights, data, make it look neat, make it look clean. One page, two page max, like, not anymore. No one's going to read a long media kit. Even I wouldn't read my own media kits if it was long. Regarding the contacts, don't do the general email. Don't send it to general email. Like, directly call the hotel, be shameless like me. I'm like, hello, can you please give me the email of your marketing manager? Highest response rates. Send them a DM on Instagram and be like, you know, I really like your page. Can I have the PR person in charge email? So definitely always look for the exact person that's in charge of, like, influencers, collaborations. You can even try LinkedIn. So basically do a lot of stalking, okay? Especially if you're a girl. I know you're like the FBI. You can find anything on Instagram.
You wouldn't send an email like, hi, I'm Dorna, I'm an influencer, I would like to collaborate with you, please let me know.
Girl, never, ever, never, ever, ever. That is an immediate no. Immediately no. Like, if I was a brand, I would, like, block you on my email and put it in spam. I would probably say something like, hey, I'm Dorna. I'm maybe creating something like a old money page aesthetic, and I saw that, you know, your hotel has like this, like a palace kind of thing, and da 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 da. You know, make a story out of it, and, you know, it will be a good match. Like, let me know if you like to discuss it. Not like, hello, I am Dorna, an influencer from Dubai. Let's collaborate. Like, what are you, a robot?
Exactly.
You know?
I see that
Yeah.
I did my job very well with you.
Oh, girl, you did, because guess who, right before this call today, pretty much got in with a PR agency in Dubai, and she's flying to Paris for a collab. It's confirmed, baby. She's doing her job, guys. Sign up with Maria or be a peasant forever.
So where we can find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at BRB Catching Flights, like BRB Catching Flights.
Exactly. I strongly advise you guys to connect with her on Instagram because she's has the best community ever, and you will really feel part of a movement when you are in her Instagram.
Join my cult, baby.
Exactly. So, well, thank you so much, Dorna, for this. It was super informative and amazing, and I'm sure a lot of people are gonna get a lot of inspiration from you. And I will speak with you like soon, actually, this afternoon. So,
Thank
bye.
you so much for having me. Bye.